Why, hello, everybody. I have some good news, and I could not let this sit without a video for too much longer. I've been buying Grab since fairly early this year. I believe I started getting in somewhere in February or March. And honestly, I'm so happy that I did. I believe that now the market is finally starting to catch on to what the potential is and how well run this business is. Of course, I'm talking about Grab, and it has breached $4 per share and has kind of held above that level for the last, say, week and a half. And I'm pretty excited about this because it seems like it's maybe getting a new level of support, and that perhaps the days of it trading at a steep discount might soon be behind us. It may still be a bit of a discount at this price, as the average analyst price target is $4.75, so there is still some upside according to them. But, I think that where I got in was the, prime spot for value in this company, and I'm happy to ride with my 3,100 shares and see where this takes us. At the moment, I'm up maybe 16 or 17%, which I think if you go to the year-to-date chart, that's about what it's up for the year. So this is not absolutely smashing the market or anything, but I think we do still have potentially a ways to go. I think as they continue to have good earnings releases, that the market will eventually catch on that this is in fact a good business. And there may be some sympathetic trading with Uber. So if Uber has a good result, you might get some carryover to Grab and vice versa. So there is always that to think about as well with regards to this company. The financial situation for Grab continues to improve. Granted, revenue growth has decelerated a bit. They are still posting up mid-teens percentage of growth. So 16-17% top line growth compared to comparable quarter, which is pretty well in line with management's guidance on this matter, as well as the ability to now pull multiple different profitability levers. You combine reasonably good revenue growth with the pulling of profitability levers, and you have a recipe for a stock whose value could explode in the near future. So the other thing I love about Grab is their balance sheet. They don't carry much, if any, debt at any point in time, at least in the recent past, and they actually have a net cash position of $4.63 billion. Now, their net liquidity was something that they brought up in their most recent shareholder presentation back in August. And by the way, their numbers are reported in US dollars, and relative to their market cap, which is either 12 or maybe 14 billion, somewhere in the maybe low teens billions of dollars, 4.63 billion in net cash is a huge amount for a company with that kind of market cap. So this is a really good position for them to be in, and I think this is why I'm so confident in their position in the region, because I think the only company that would have the resources potentially to usurp them would be Uber, if that wasn't just completely outright impossible in the current environment, for reasons that I stated earlier in the video. So I definitely like the way that they're disciplined financially, that they have a lot of cash, minimal debt, which that equates to much less risk. They just have to keep inching their revenue up and pulling profitability levers at a reasonable level, and they can grow this cash pile and return value to shareholders over the long run. The only thing better than buying my favorite stocks is getting them for free. Now, I'm referring to the free shares of Grab that I actually received when I signed up for Moomoo and deposited $1,000, which you also can do if you click my exclusive link in the description below. Now, I can't guarantee that you'll get shares of Grab. It seems to be somewhat random, but I can tell you personally that I actually got shares of Grab, which is a stock I'm already buying in the first place. So for me, it was really actually exciting to redeem those shares and actually get shares of a company that I know and love. In addition to the 15 free stocks, you would also receive a bonus APY of 8.1% on uninvested cash, 100 different trading indicators if you like to read those charts and do technical analysis, as well as easy to gain access to options and very competitive low margin interest rates. All of that, and there is no monthly fee or anything. Just use my exclusive link below and sign up and enjoy those benefits. Now, back to Grab. So valuation wise, so obviously with the stock having gone up a bit since I was buying it, it is looking a little bit more expensive. However, price to operating cash flow is still only 29, and I say only, meaning I think that given the room that they probably have left to grow that number, I don't think that 29 times is necessarily super expensive. Now, it's definitely more expensive than where I was buying it, and more expensive than Amazon or Google at these levels. But considering their relative sizes, think about how much more room something like Grab probably has to grow that number compared to them, and at what speed they might be able to grow it over the next 3 or 4 years, especially if they continue to figure out ways to pull profitability levers and improve efficiency while even still continuing to grow that top line at a healthy 15-16%. So I think all in all, it's still not like a bad deal here. I'm glad I got in when it was still a good amount cheaper, but it's still not a bad deal at this level. So if somebody was just discovering this stock for the first time, maybe look at it, maybe pick up some shares now, maybe watch list it and add more if there's like a dip somewhere along the way. All right. The stock has been known to dip from time to time. I don't necessarily think that it's going to vertical line from here. That's not guaranteed. So it's certainly still worth looking at this level, in my opinion. If you are a fellow shareholder of Grab, please make sure you let me know in the comments below. Give me an idea what your cost basis is. Tell us how much you're up. We always like to hear about the audience doing well. If you want to talk about the stock more, welcome to join my Discord, link in the description. You can catch me Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern on Cashflow Kings Live. We may discuss Grab on future episodes. Also, be sure to follow me on the X platform at Mr. Macho Mog. Remember, if you want to support the channel, you can either be a member, just keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing, or you could even sign up for today's sponsor, Moomoo, and get all those benefits I mentioned earlier. Whatever you choose to do, it's always appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.